Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Wednesday the 19th of February 2025. Hope you are keeping well and enjoying yourself. What's going on in Brazil? Former President Bolsonaro has been charged of being aware of a plot, not that he actually made up the plot, but knowing about a plot and agreeing to it, known as Green and Yellow Dagger, which included the assassination of current President Lula and the top Supreme Court judge Alexandre de Moraes. He has formally been charged, but I don't know when the court case will begin. Let's hope it doesn't take too long and he does a Trump and manages to get back in power, and then all semblance of any case against him disappears. We've seen it before. We know the playbook of these right wingers. Anyway, we'll see. We'll keep monitoring that and see if it turns out. See if he is found guilty or not at some point in time. Okay, let's get on with the game of Sudoku, shall we? This is the Los Angeles Times expert level game. Well, I've spotted something immediately. The first thing I see is the 2 and the 7 blocking up here, so that gives me 2 and 7 in those squares, which is also going to give me 2 and 7 up there. But I don't see any 2s or 7s. But anyway, let's come down here and look and see what we still need down here. That doesn't include 2 or 7. It's 4, 5 and 8, and that doesn't help a lot. And then these squares are not 4, 5 or 8. They must be 3. Oh, I can see the 6s down here. What did I say? 4, 5 and 8. So this is 1 blocking this square. There's the 1, and that must be a 4, 5, 8. This has to be, can't work it out. What's the missing number? 3. Sorry. Brain is on hold at the moment. 3 blocking across here, 3 down here, 3 down there. There's a 3. One across here, 1 across there. Well, 7 and 8 are in this block here, so that, and we need 7 and 8 in this column, so that will put 7 and 8 into those 2 squares, wouldn't it? And leave me here with something which is not 7 or 8 in this column, which is going to be 5 and 9 in those squares. So these squares do not contain 5 or 9. They are 2, 4, 6. And I get the 2s there, but that's about it. I said this was 2 and 7, didn't I? So what's missing from here? 4, 8, 5. 4, 5, 8. And up here, 1, 3, 4, 5, 8, 1, 3, 9, 1, 3, 9, 1, 3, 9 in different rows. This is 1, 3, 9. This is 2 and 7. So 4 blocking here. That has to be a 4. And that has to be the other number. Not 1, 3, 9. Not 2 or 7. 1, 3, 9, 2, 7. That's a 5. Six blocking down here and 6 across here. Put 6 into one of these two squares, blocking up. 6 across there, and that must be a 6. I think we're missing 2, 3, 2, 3, 5, 8 in this column here. 2, 3, 5, and 8. Yes, we are. And 2, 5, and 8 all attack that square, so that's got to be a 3. I think I'm gonna stop this game and stop this game as in a notation free game and finish the game off with pencil marks, because that way I'm sure to be able to finish the game in a reasonable amount of time. Otherwise I could be looking for far too long. And I know a lot about this game already, so let's say put in the 2 and the 7 there. Let's put the 5s in those squares there, and the 8s in those squares, and then the 4 anywhere. And up here we've got 1s in those squares, we've got 3s in those squares, and we've got 9s like that. And this was 2 and 7, wasn't it? And back down here we're looking for 4 anywhere, 5 anywhere, and 8 in those 2 squares there. So that's the right hand side sorted out. Now I know I said before 7 and 8 are in these 2 squares, so that's a pair of 7 and 8 in those squares there, and this has got to be the other numbers, which are 5 and 9, so let's put those in there and then see what else we can get. We've got a pair of 1s up there for sure. We've got 1s there for sure. We also have 2s there and 2 somewhere across the middle. Okay, so that's most of the pair work done, I think. And I better do this left-hand shoot because I have got some things to think about here. I've got the 5 and 9. So missing digits from here and there, as I did say earlier. Come on. 6 and 4. And now I've got to be a bit careful about this 7 and 8. Because it's not complete yet. So 1, 2, 3 are in 4. What do we know about 4? Not much. 5 blocks across here like this. So 5's there. 6 is in. 7, what do we know? 7 blocks up here. So 7 still possible in those squares there. and 8 blocking up here and across there, so these squares there could be 8. And up here 1 is in already, 2 blocks up there, don't know anything else. 3, 4, 5, what do we know? 5 blocks across here. 7 blocks up here, so those are available as 7. 8 blocks up there, so 8, a pair in those squares actually. And then 9 is finished. Right, okay, so let's see if there's anything down here that we can grab. Not sure. So we'll try the top section then. 1 we have already. Where's a 2? Hello 2. Not much going on with the 2s. 3 like that. 5. 7. 8 like this. Yeah, so we've got a pair of 2 and 5 here, so this can't be 2 or 5, must be a 7. We can place that now. We can get our 8 there, we can get our 7 there immediately, and then we'll get rid of all of those digit 7s. We'll get rid of that 7 as well before we forget, and that will place a 4 in this square, and that has to be an 8. We'll get rid of the 8 there, and that 8, and then we've got some 4s to remove, so this must be a 1. We've got 5 and 9, so this must be our 6. This will be our 8. Oh, sorry, did I just make a mistake there? No, I'm right. This is I should have done it this way around. 8 there, 6 there, just to make sure. This is not 6. That's our 2 then. This can't be a 2. Last digit in this row is 7, I think. We also have 7 there, 2 there, 2 in that square, and we'll get rid of some 2s. Sorry, I clicked the wrong. Somehow I clicked on a letter W instead of a number 2. Alright, 4, 6, 5, 9, 2. Something's wrong. I can't have 8 there. 2, 9, 2, 5. Okay, that looks alright. 8's to remove there. That must be an 8. 8 blocking down here, down there. That's an 8. That's an 8 there. This is not. 4, 5, 2, 7. Looking good. Right, let's see what's left to be done now. What's missing from here? We've got 5 blocking these 2 squares, so that's got to be a 5. That's a 4. This is 1 and 4, I guess. Okay. Let's put in the 1 and 4 there. Yep, that is definitely only place for a 2. Pointing 3's here, so that can't be a 3. That must be a 3, and this is not. That's the only possible 6 in that block, which gives me 6 there, 4 there. 5 blocks this square, so in this row there's our 5, there's our 9. 9 must go in that square, and this can't be a 5 because the 5 blocks down here, so it must be a 4. 5 will be there, 4 will be there. This will be a 5. And 4 blocking here gives me 1 there, 4 there. This is digit 1, and 1 across here means that's a 1. So we have 9 there, 3 there. 3 in that square, 7 in that square, 2 and a 7 and a 9. So just with a few candidates the game is very solvable and straightforward, but I like to play the game with help sometimes from candidates. It just makes the afternoon nicer. That's it. That's the Los Angeles Times expert level puzzle for Wednesday over, and I'll see you another time on another game of Sudoku. Bye bye.